They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
I mean, he got touched.
It feels like on every play. If we were watching this in the film room, when he clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
Here's Goff being chased out left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Escaping the pressure right. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Well, I'm doing what?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Goff dancing to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Goff. Flush to his right. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2, much more manageable. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They hand off to their big tight end. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
76. We got three, fellas. Yes, sir. Hey, 5.
On 1st down, it's gone. Going up top for Cup. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's Goff. And a flag comes
intentional
in.
grounding.
That one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. From the gun, here's Goff.
Appreciate you.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cody Sensabaugh. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Into heavy
oh,
traffic,
my
and it's
goodness.
Intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages.
Throw a bullet. I made it easy for him because he was wide open.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Goff. Buying time to his left. The throw underneath for Gurley. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Here we go. Super 66.
The final shot before break here. Goff. They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That was dumb.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. This is Bell. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
I don't know what the heck that was.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Bell. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because he's so versatile. They've got to get the ball in his hands somehow and create some space because they're losing this game.
Well, defensively, you've got to key in on Bell, make him the focal point to stop, and they've been able to do that. And
he has gotten better every year he's been in the league, always adding something to his game, one of the premier runners in the NFL.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Tough first half for him. Unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd
What up, bro?
down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that
it's
play,
called
the defense
dividends.
was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
I think it's like 1,500.
Goff on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is
No, a year. It's like taxes. Like you do your tax return, you know what I'm saying?
It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah.
They're going to go for it. It's Goff. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Goff now 11 to 15.
That's what I like to see, though. He's scary.
1st and 10. A play fake to Gurley. Now Goff. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and
That's
running,
all right.
so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Still game to go.
His progressions, not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit.
You know what I mean?
Measure.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
It's a gain of 4, and it gets him to first. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. On first down, gone. And they'll set up
What?
to Gurley.
Oh, my goodness.
Touchdown, Allen.
Bro, yeah, hey, watch it. Watch it. That's all right. They're trying to make it difficult for me, so they're going to only make it sweeter. I was on it. Look at it. Ah! I seen it a mile away.
And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Goff now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
He only up by 2 touchdowns.
Time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free.
If he was good at math, he should have kicked the field goal.
Condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion. All that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And the Steelers set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game. Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. The Steelers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Brown. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Antonio Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion, and now we're back to a 1-score game. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. Goff will lead the Rams here for 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Now they'll pitch it back to Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Goff now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down.
76.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It was Joe Hayden, the former Pro Bowler, that came up to get him down. On 2nd down, here's Goff. Going up top.
Appreciate you.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after.
Almost. It should have been. He dropped it.
There's
Young
definitely
buck.
contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that. Yeah, there was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though.
17.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Forced out to his left.
I knew he was going to run it.
Coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down.
If he did,
Normally,
I would have picked
you don't want
it.
your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. As his guys are in for 6, and the Rams add on to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. They get the conversion, and Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
Nah.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix it.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. That one goes for 36 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. In for the score. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. In racing, going 3
You had him
wide's a
beat,
big
bro.
deal. To go
What you talking
5,
about?
how about the way that they finish things off?
I mean, it wouldn't have did nothing.
A race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed.
Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion. Snickers, you got to spin. Right over there. Right. Swirl.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. John Johnson with the INT. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working. That means it.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bud Dupree in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
DC.
Out of the gun. Goff. Steps away to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
17.
Now Goff. And they open
game over. Good stuff.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence.
That's what did it.
And he's achieved that.
Jared Goff running.
Back-to-back
That's what won him the game.
14 yards and another first.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair. Because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble
you right.
stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got
I'm just saying, that's what won him the game. I ain't making excuses. What are you talking about?
He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Goff going to throw it. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Tiger. Hey, 5.
Goff now to throw. This is caught. And he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They give it off here to the tight end. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Gerald Everett taking it in. And the Rams add on to their lead. Now Goff will lead the Rams up to go for 2. Goff now looks to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And that one drops to the ground, incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that.
Wow.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. And down he goes on the pressure.
Good game, brother.
Rams defense.
No, I don't want to talk. I just played him. All right, Lil Rick.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Rams are victorious here as we say so long from Exposition Park in L.A.